Yeah. Welcome, congregation, to Talkin Kicks, First Episcopal AME Missionary Baptist Church of God in Christ Christian Cultural Center, where we lift up our praises to Jesus and our sneakers to everybody. I am your pastor, Reverend Cadillac Jackson Sr., and I am here with the Right Reverend OGSneekerz,
Council,
and Reverend Dr. Beard Jedi. Now, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, your light may be dim.
Your light may be dim.
But God told me you are still a star.
But God told me you were a star.
Now let that sizzle. Now let that sizzle in your spirit. Everybody standing all over the building. Give God some praise. Give God some praise.
Glory!
Whoa.
Sex with chocolate.
Yes, today will be a fine service, and I see that all the parishioners have pushed their way into the temple, and we're not going to hold you up at all today. We're just going to, good morning, Deacon Bootsy and Deaconess Bootsy. I see you out there. You on time. Put your scarf back over your legs. Now, baby, we told you about that when you sitting on the front row. Pastor Jedi, I pass it over to you.
On today, I want to say, hold on, let me get some water.
Holy water.
On today,
Well,
we come to you and close out this season. I feel like I need to let you know something that Talkin Kicks would not be here if it wasn't for the people, and the people would not be here if we wasn't talking our kicks.
Yeah,
take your time, Reverend.
So I want to make sure that I let everybody know that I am Beard Jedi, aka the Black Alex P. Keaton, aka Shupak Shakur, aka the Boss Kick Ross, aka Iron Mike Tyson.
Thank you, Lord.
And if you forget that, then make sure you understand that I am the Deacon Discount, commonly known as the Undercost Boss.
Yes, sir.
And depending on where you know me from, you may know me as Young Cascade. It's always time for Black Sock Gang. If you get out of line, I need you to understand that I am the Sneakwalizer, and I am also the Black John Wick. And when all of that fails, and at the same time, I am always Magless. So we are bringing to a close Talkin Kicks season 11. Episode 81.
Yeah.
And today's service is anointed and highly favored by the mighty Kick Talker.
Yes.
Praise God.
Pass the collection plate. We ain't at that point yet. Pass the motherfucker anyway. You got one job.
Reverend.
You heard what I said, didn't you?
You are still on the microphone. Reverend, you are still on the microphone.
That wasn't nothing but Satan. Satan tried to get a hold of me. Don't worry about that. Get some more of this holy water. So let me go ahead and say hello to our members and our guests. Jamie White is in here, blessed and highly favored. I heard through the grapevine that Jamie White wore that same onesie that she wore down on January 6th at the rally.
Well,
diamond encrusted with the off-white belt, and she turned around and turned that into a PlayStation 5.
My word.
What I have not heard is if she had to open up that onesie or not. But she got a PlayStation 5. Somebody ain't playing no games.
God told me
Well,
that for some reason, Jamie took that from the hands of one of our reverends.
Well, she reached out and snatched death from victory, in a matter of speaking.
Well, I mean, that's what happens because in the book of Carmelations, it says, how you sow sachet is how they sell sachet from you.
Well,
and if you saw this show last week, you understand exactly what we're talking about. I see Brother Paychecks, Double X, Wakanda up in this thing. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I see Ortez 501, also known to the members as Black Lacquer.
The most moisturized man in the business.
Let me moisturize these vocal cords real quick. Hold on. I see Hop Dog 18.
Champs here.
Shoe world order.
We appreciate you, man. And you know, if we see Hop Dog, then you know that not far behind him is Black Ass African, aka BAA, aka
Marvin.
Hey, what you doing now?
That would be the Brothers of Retro Talk Forum. You can catch them on Sundays. Catch them on Sundays. Get your word, get your anointing. Which one of y'all is Reverend Retail depends on the shoe. All of us can be Reverend Retail. Pass the Cash App collection plate. Don Turner, you know what it is, my brother. Welcome to the show. Don Turner's in here.
Welcome, Deacon.
Yes, Deacon. Thank you for that. Always appreciate you.
Kala Park 81. What's going on, family? Welcome back. We appreciate you. I need all of the couples in the front row to hold your mate tight, scoot a little closer. Shadrika, you come sit up front. Shadrika Ferguson is here. You come on and sit up front.
Sister Shadrika, how you doing?
I heard that she was in the penthouse. I heard that she went to a party for the Bulls.
Wait, can we talk about this for a second? Let me tell you how the devil works.
Please do.
A young girl was having a party, and she decided to have a pippin party because it was a 33 party.
Understand that it is pippin, not pimpin'.
Exactly. I said pippin. And then you had red and black. And then Shadrika, for some reason, possessed by the devil, is going to come in there in blue and orange in Nick colors because she said she wanted to because she felt that way because it was ever. And since she can do it, she won't.
Well,
that ain't nothing but the devil. You need to come into church right now.
You need to say that 3 times.
Give forgiveness to that girl and God for wearing them Nick colors. Because if you're wearing Nick colors, it's 2021. That ain't nothing but the devil.
Well,
yeah.
Poor baby. So you bring your ass up front. That's where you sit. I also see in here GTC Reels. What's going on, family? Welcome to the sanctuary. Brother OG.
Yes.
I saw somebody earlier when I pulled up in the lot, and it was crossing out there, and it was shining bright, playing a lot of loud music, low cut top, as she's always, been known since at least 1991. Bootsy Baby's in the building.
Well, now, Bootsy Baby. You know, we talked about this, Deaconess. If you're going to sit on the front row, that little blanket needs to go from your waist to the floor, bars. And it's important for us to understand and have an understanding, because we don't want any problems out of you, Deaconess. We appreciate you, and we always appreciate your donation. So just take that little blanket and put it from your waist to the floor. God bless you, sister. So wonderful to see you today.
Appreciate you for coming and being on time this week. Thank you very much. Make sure that we pass the collection plate to her 2 times.
Thank you. Amen.
Kyle Goodwin is in here. We appreciate you. Thank you for coming on through the show. We are blessed today and highly anointed and favored to have. We know you was minding your business, but a lot of people was minding your business as well, Boots. And that's all we're trying to let you know.
Amen, Pastor.
Everybody up here in the pulpit is not worthy, and sometimes the sliding is abundant. So just make sure if you're not going to cross your legs at the knees, don't be mad when the brothers cross their eyes at your thighs. Amen.
Amen.
Q the Queen is up in here getting us all fit, OG.
Deaconess Divine 9, we're so happy to see you. And later on today, we'll have you address the congregation, because we all know you talk about it. God bless you. So happy to see you. Thank you.
As I go down here and make sure that I see what receipt is this for. Who is this? Oh, that's Smokey Bella Flair player. That's, you understand that. Well, you just gonna have to break that 100. That's Smokey Bella Flair. I know it's Smokey Bella Flair because it's 100. You know what? They didn't want to let you in here anyway. You should have still been in Sunday school. That's what I know. Smokey Bella Flair, thank you for coming through. I see Aaron's World. What's going on, family? Thank you for coming back.
Think self for Grade 9.
I believe that is everybody. If that is not everybody, please speak up. We want to make sure we bless you before we start this shit today. Before we start the show today.
If we have any new visitors in the church this day, please stand up so we can pass the mic to you, so you can say your name and what congregation you come from.
Who your pastor is. Who your pastor is.
Yes.
We know who your pastor is. Now, we're going to go ahead and get to this business. Make sure that on your way out or while you are in here, because we know you're going to be on your phones, you go ahead and scroll on over to liftheavy.com, lfthvy.com. You can use the blessing of TK133, get a little discount. We would appreciate that if you would bless that, sprinkle a little blessing on there, and then you will get gifts. See, the thing about liftheavy.com is that when you go ahead and you sprinkle a little bit on them, they will sprinkle back on you in a timely manner, where you won't have to ask for things like tracking numbers. Is something legit? Do I need pictures? When am I going to know that I ordered? None of that will happen when you go to liftheavy.com. I know the brother that runs that company. He is a man of God. He has his business together, and it's a business. It's not a hustle with business practices. It's a business.
Yes, sir.
So as we do in church, y'all know, y'all been here before. We talk about our hump day heat. We talk about our pickups. We talk about our black business. And then we go through our list so we can talk about other things. And then we're going to let you go home so you can be with your family. We're not going to keep you long because this is the last episode of the season. Understand, you could have been anywhere else in the world. You would have gone to hell. So we appreciate you for being here and saving yourself. And then after this service today, we don't come back until the 17th. 17th. So that gives you time to go ahead and get yourself together. Get your loved one on, because I believe there's a Valentine congregation that's TAN. That is TINE, not M. Tine, Valentine's Day. That will happen in between that break. So we'll see y'all on the 17th after today. So let's get into it. Hump Day Heat. I will go ahead first, and I will get out the pulpit and let my deaconess speak. I went ahead and blessed it today.
Oh my.
So y'all know this is a special shoe.
Oh my. Wait. Summer Jam screen. Yes.
This is a Royal One, Jordan 1. Very worn, very comfortable, classic. One of my favorite shoes of all time. It is on my Rushmore. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more, but this is a great shoe, and it's a very important shoe with the fat laces. This is a very important shoe for this show. Y'all have been here at least 11 seasons. Y'all understand what that is. No need to talk about it anymore. Brother Kadillac Jackson, looking so mean in the green.
Thank you, Reverend.
The other day, brother.
Reverend, I did not leave the house today. I was a part of the sick and shut in today. So I was in the house today. I did not leave the house today. Today, I just had on Nike socks. That's all I had on, Reverend.
Okay, we'll let that slide today because you know Brother Jackson will go ahead and put on some heat on the feet.
Absolutely.
Just the goddamn street. Amen.
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 Aaron's World said them shirts looking crispy. We understand. I know what that is right there. I can speak a little bit of that right there. Looking crispy. I understand.
Right there. You better.
Brother OG.
Well, sir, we had to go out in the driveway to get the mail and a couple other things. So
that's what happens.
I hadn't worn any tins in quite some time, and they was looking back at me, and they were looking kind of sad. So I thought I'd grab these suede shadow babies with the nice lace swap with the. How can I put the light on it so you could see?
You got to get on the Summer Jam.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes
you gotta put your stuff on the Summer Jam.
You can't drive and put on the brakes at the same time. Sometimes
you anointed, you can do it.
Yes, that's with the lace swap. Yeah, so quite nice, quite comfortable, and that suede is quite warm out here in these rather frigid temperatures here on the East Coast location of
pretty nice. Pretty nice, coordinated. What I'm gonna do from this point on, because I don't see anybody talking about their hump day heat today, is I'm gonna go ahead and stop talking like this because at some point, this holy water is gonna be less than holy, and I can't keep talking like this. So fuck it. Beard Jedi's in the building. We got our pickups. Chat, y'all know how we do, man. If y'all got pickups, let us know what your pickups are. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. I see paychecks. Double X is all in your house, OG.
I see that.
Make sure you turn on the alarm system, OG.
No,
paychecks. Who's that creeping through your window?
Well, you know, since somebody I spied my back door over there.
Might as well go ahead. Was that the pickup?
No. That's not the pickup. That's the head out.
Oh.
There we gonna be some posts coming up with some things that'll be leaving the building, and that's 2 pairs that I will be leaving the building.
Speaking of leaving the building, I see the soulmates is in here, Marcus and Kiana.
Okay, so we don't say I don't show you no love, 'cause it comes from up above. We good, we family, and that won't ever change unless you don't do the right thing. Y'all go check out the Soulmates and Valiant Pursuit. They got all kind of thing over there that you could get, you could buy. You know, baby need milk and pamper and shoe and things. So, you know, take care of the people. And they're going to take care of you.
Brother Marcus and Sister Kiana, send this man a goddamn hoodie. Jesus.
It could be any color, you know. It ain't have to be me no want a special color, you know. It could be any color except for invisible. You know what I mean?
He about to go from Reverend OG to Deacon Keep Sweat. Send this man a goddamn hoodie, please.
And you better hope Chicago OG don't show up. At that point, it's too late.
Why do I have to be Deacon Petty? If I were being Deacon Petty, I would have said something totally different.
Hold it down, Deacon. Reel it in. Reel it in. It's okay. I know. We know. Calm down. Calm down.
Okay.
It's all right. Calm down. Y'all done got him riled up. Shit. Let's see. I saw somebody say what they put on feet today. Island green foams for Smokey Bella Flair. Paychecks were the infrared 6s.
Very nice.
Yes. When they start using real alcohol in the communion wine. Look, this is holy water. This is holy water. You see it's blue? Holy water. Don't worry about all that. You just get your hoodies together. Don't worry about what's going on up here in the pulpit.
Wait, Rev, put it back.
All right.
If all things good, you know.
My bad. Bread Force. GTC Reels had on the Grammy Night VV1s.
Who I saw the picture.
Nice.
Hit the man.
That is the VV1 is Barton is that's a top, like that's a Mount Rushmore silhouette for me. It like favorite. It's one of those. It's a favorite. It wouldn't be on my Mount Rushmore for various reasons, but it is, as far as the silhouette goes, that is just a fire shoe. Multiple colors. I could do that motherfucker in multiple colors. E-Money shoes, wig or no wig. What's going on, family?
Hey, E-Money.
What's good, E-Money?
Can I hold a couple dollars? Just
So I mean, since we're talking about that real quick before we get to our pickups, what did E-Money choose? E-Money choose. What did he choose? Bars.
E-Money said, "Let me get that cash, player."
Baby.
He said, "Let me get that money. Send that, or send that right away."
Run it. Well, E-Money, let me also collection plate to E-Money.
Yes.
Send both of them.
Yes. Send that 3 times.
The deep one. Send the deep one.
Mm-hmm. The basket.
Get
the basket.
Get the communion wafers off the motherfucker. And you know what?
Reverend.
Yeah.
Mike is still on.
I need a button for this shit. I need a button. You supposed to hold me down. Yes, the same way I was holding down your mama. Yeah, you supposed to. Anyway,
Reverend.
KB Fresh Kicks, what's going on, brother? Welcome back to the show. I see BX me is up in this thing. Before we get too far along, I want to remind you that if you're in the show and you like the show, feel free to hit that thumbs up. If you're in the show and you dislike the show, go ahead and hit that thumbs down. But please let us know how we can be better as we end this season. We would love for suggestions, things you think that would make the show better, topics you want us to talk about, all the good shit. We listening. We listening for you. IRS about to be calling you, brother. Oh, there they go. Once the IRS call you, and I've had a call from the IRS. This ain't the deacon talking. This is Beard Jedi. I've had a call from the IRS, and nigga, that is the worst, most confrontational, one-sided call. You can't do nothing. It's like when the FBI calls you, and they already got the evidence. Really ain't shit you can say. Yes, we're calling. Is this? Yes, it is. Social Security number. Shit. Wait a minute. We're showing that you owe us a little change. Well, see, what had happened was, when are you ready to pay? Well, see, I got to check with when are you ready to pay? I got to check with the. Hello. Boom, 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 boom. That's the sound that your bank account makes as they take your money. They just take it. Gone.
I said, wait till you get that certified letter from them.
See, what had happened, Hop, is I got the certified letter.
Oh.
And I tried to call, and they didn't answer. Then I got another certified letter. And I called, and they didn't answer. So I said, what to do? What to do? And then they called me, and at that point, it was too late. When they got to reach out to you the third time was just a formality. And yeah, that didn't go well. That's why it doesn't matter what I do. I have a professional tax accountant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fuck around. It'd be simple shit too. Hey, look, she'd be like, well, you can go ahead and do that, Beard. No. You do that. Here's the money. I'm not fucking with that no more. No more. I'm not here. I thought I did it. You do it. So yeah, pickups. As I told you last week, help is on the way. We swim in that fresh water, baby.
Ooh, welcome.
Fresh water.
We welcome you.
Yeah, we swimming in that fresh water, baby. Number 24, one of the greatest to ever swing a bat in the Hall of Fame. No debate, although the Hall of Fame had nobody this year. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Hall of Fame inducted nobody. Nobody.
No Kurt Schilling, no Torrey Hunter, no Barry, none of them.
Let me let you know something. Y'all keeping Barry out because of alleged steroid use. And somebody said it today, matter of fact, I think it was Tony Reale, Hachi Tachi to Tony Reale. He was like, how are they going to rule on decorum in class when they didn't even let black people play the game? Oh.
Pew, pew.
Don't hit him like that. Don't hit him like that, Reale.
Shots fired.
Real shit. Some of the staunch opponents of integration are in the Hall of Fame for baseball. But Barry can't get in without a failed test. Hey, man, look. We ain't going to go too far. Freshwater did not come out already. Sometimes, sister, you got to pay the up.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you got to pay the up. I think the Freshwaters are slated for February 20th, if I remember right. Somewhere in there, it's the middle of February, but
sometimes you got to pay a little extra to get in Gall's VIP room.
Not you the queen. You could probably go to your local Champs or your local Jimmy Jazz. You're cute, so if you talk to somebody, they will probably sell them to you. They have them, they're just not supposed to sell them. So
yeah, they can't sell them until February 15th.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
What happened was
I got some, Caddy got some, Hop got some, Black got some. I'm snitching on everybody. Mm-hmm. We got them. Pull up. You ain't gonna get us all. Cadillac Jackson, what did you pull up?
I have
Sosa, E-Money Shoes, shit.
I have nothing this week.
No pickups and no update. Are you part of the show?
I'll tell you one thing.
What's that, sir?
I'll tell you one thing. When I say help is on the way,
my.
I tell you what, if help ain't on the way, heat is on the way.
The help is on the way.
If the help ain't on the way, the heat is on the way.
Oh, UPS says help is on the way.
Okay, well then we're golden. Right. We're golden.
Right.
Marcus and Kiana said, I'll wait. And we understand that. Like, I ain't even mad at that. But I just didn't want to wait and miss out because the sneakers, I don't even know if they're releasing those sneakers.
Listen, that's the worst feeling in the world. Do you know the feeling of sitting there waiting for a shoe to come out? And in your head, you got it planned out. You got the outfit planned out. You already buying shit for that shoe because you just know you're going to get it. And then it releases on the SNEAKERZ app and you there at 10 o'clock. And SNEAKERZ be like, oh, yeah, your address is missing. Oh, yeah, your debit card is invalid. Oh, I can't read your Touch ID fingerprint.
Not doing that. I've had enough of that. This is the shoe that I've always wanted. So I had to go ahead and make that move. Sneaker Police going to be making some phone calls after the show. Well, that's fine. I mean, they can call me.
Call them.
Problem is, as Caddy and OG knows, if you call me, I'm probably not going to answer. It's not even close.
That's facts.
I'm probably just not going to answer. Because the chances are that you called me the one time that I walked away from the phone. I will have my phone on my hip all day. It won't ring. I won't get no messages. The phone just be, your shit's dry. The moment I step away from the phone, it's going off. It's going off. My phone be doing the busted challenge. Paycheck says, since I deleted the app, I've been in peace. I understand that. I can't find my Griff jersey though. Yeah, KB, you can find them, but they taxing for them motherfuckers nowadays. Griff jerseys is going for 300.
Mm-hmm.
200, 300 now.
Especially that white Mariners jersey with the fresh water in it.
They taxing.
Yeah.
So I hear you, KB, but we know that Mr. Exclusives, you got a pair coming. We already know that's coming. OG, what did you pick up? Settle. Settle. We rounded out the season this way. That's how we getting out of here. Pop is in the game. Pop, what's going on? Salute, Captain.
What's good, Pop?
My dog is up in here. 300 for a Griffin jersey is worth it. Q the Queen, I'm interested in hearing you say that. I never heard you fuck with baseball like that, but I know it's because it's a black man on there. I respect that. So yeah, Black Business of the Week. I am wearing the sweatshirt. OG, you want to throw me on the Summer Jam?
Yes, sir.
Just for a second, I know you got the link. This is Kicking It. Kicking It is a sneaker boutique here in Austin, Texas, in the Domain. Black owned, doing black ass business. They not out here reselling a whole bunch of bullshit. They got current releases. They got their own merch. They got kicks for the adults and the kiddos. So make sure you check them out if you ever come through ATX, or if you just want to support, you can order their stuff online. But as you see, they got a decent selection. It's a nice little shop. I was able to go down there and check them out a couple weeks ago. Y'all saw my post up, and I grabbed some hoodies and shit. So I don't go out into COVIDs very often. Went in there that day. I was the only person in the store that was not an employee. I made my purchase. I took my picture, and I got the hell out of Dodge. That was it. So make sure you check them out. I believe the owner's name is Greg. If you happen to see Greg, that's not me. I promise. That's
y'all twinning out there in them streets,
bro. Let me tell you something. You ever see somebody look so much like you? You do a double take. I was in FedEx shipping something. I looked up. I was like, "Nigga, is it a glitch in the Matrix?" We had on the same outfit too.
Wow.
Black t-shirt and black joggers. I was like, "Nigga." So yeah, there it is. Make sure you check them out, man. Kicking It. I believe on Instagram it is Kicking It ATX. Local sneaker boutique. Check them out. Prices are fair, and like you said, this sweatshirt is stitched. This is embroidered.
Oh, nice.
So it's pretty dope. Got your colors. Nice to easily throw on with some shoes. She said, I'm just saying, if it's something that you value like that, it's worth $300. If I could find a Barkley jersey, I'd pay $300. But don't let nobody sell it. Yeah. Well, you can find a vintage. But I hear you. At the end of the day, nothing is worth more than you want to pay for it.
Or
you
could reach out to Manolo Prado.
They ain't hip. We've been talking about Manolo Prado for a while. They not up on it.
Mm-hmm. If y'all don't know who Manolo Prado is. Whew.
Speaking of which, this is just a word that's on my heart. If you ask somebody that's a professional for information, be sure you follow the Ask Up with the Cash App. Lead by example. I asked Manolo Prado probably 2 times now about a jersey that I saw on eBay. I say, is this legit? One time he saved me some cash because I was about to jump out the window. He's like, nah, this ain't it, fam. Thank you. Asked him again about another jersey. That's legit. Cool. What's your Cash App? Slid him some money. He was like, wow, thank you. Yeah, because that's his expertise. You're paying for his expertise.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't ask for that. He would have done it before. I've done business with the man before. He still don't know me from Adam. He gets so many jerseys in, so it's not like he know me like that. But
right.
The fact that I asked for his information, I asked for his help, he helped me. There you go. Break off a little change. So got that out the way. Black Business, Kicking It ATX. We got a Hump Day Heat. We got our pickups. We got our Lift Heavy out the way. So now let's get into our topics for the lace up. Timmy Time ain't been here all season. Ain't no point in you coming the fuck here now. We don't need you. Maybe next season you come back and make a return. So we're going to get into this, the lace up.
Lace up.
It was announced this week last week after the show that LeBron watches back after the debacle of the LeBron tournament. The LeBron watches back. So is it the 23rd of every month?
23rd of every month.
We get a new LeBron. And is it going to be? Have they specified if it's a new unreleased LeBron?
It's going to be an unreleased LeBron that's been in the vault.
I didn't know it was that specific. What's going on, regular Mike? Brian talk.
Absolutely. What's good, Mike?
AKA El
Snacko.
So yeah, you get your LeBrons. Is there a LeBron that you can think of? Okay, so let me bring this down. A LeBron that you want to return that was not in the tournament.
Ooh, that's a great question. A LeBron that was not in the tournament that I would like to see them bring back.
The hero pack.
Yeah, childhood hero pack. I need that Deion Sanders one, the red 7.
That's dope. OG said the same thing. I'm here for twos. I've had it. Okay, I just need some twos. The bread or the black, red, and white two. I'll be fine with that. That's the only one I need. It ain't got to be the special animal print. It ain't got to be nothing. Just that one. Just bring back a fucking two. Shit.
KB for the right price, it might come back for you.
Everything's got a price.
Everything has a
money.
Which one is that he's talking about, OG?
The one that somebody on this dais used to clown me about, but they no longer could do that. They're going to have to be.
Oh, until I get the shoe in my hand, you still sold your ass, big fella.
Let me tell y'all something. When the season starts next year, I don't know how we're gonna be sitting down. It's two people without asses gonna be on the show. I don't know how we're gonna do it.
Look, part of mine grew back. Somebody else's ain't never gonna grow back.
Listen. Oof.
You gotta wear it when you get them. You gotta wear them for a month straight. You gotta wear them for a month straight. You gotta go and get that.
I gotta put the fit together, but
that's a whole lot of fits for that shoe. But a month straight, you gotta get them on a month straight, bro. Shit. Ricardo Bonner's in this thing. What's going on, Ricardo Bonner? I ain't gonna ask for no rice no more. I ain't gonna ask for no rice. Y'all got snow today. I understand. I'm not gonna ask for no rice.
Black said the Scooby-Doo 10s. I'll find you a pair of Scooby-Doo 10s, Black.
Scooby-Doo 10s?
He's talking about the EXTs, the brown EXT LeBron 10.
With the teal on it?
Yes, with the teal laces.
It's supposed to be the collar? Is that what it's supposed to be?
I guess, yeah.
Ugh.
The hazelnuts, yes.
Yeah. Ugh. Well, I mean, it's not for me, right? It's what Black want to wear.
Absolutely.
Black gonna have on the brown shoes. He gonna come out naked. He gonna look like he naked, but he gonna have shoes on. Same color as his skin.
What was the one, Jason Petrie? Was it a 17 low that had the white cement that he showed on the thing?
He had the 17 low that looked like the white cement 3.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, 16.
Yeah, 16. You're right.
It was the 16 that looks like a white cement 3.
Needs that.
Motherfuckers was cold.
But that 15 that looked like a fire red 5 with the 20.
I like that one.
I liked it. I want to see how it looks on foot. When he pulled that one, when he pulled the Hardwood Classics out, where he thought that was gonna do well in the tournament, that Shooting Star 7 that he pulled out though, that to me is the cleanest 7 of all. The cleanest.
I'm here for it. Yeah, I didn't like that one.
But this right here,
yeah, that's a winner.
Yeah, if that would have released in a LeBron watch when the 16 was out, you would have never found that. That would have been sold out.
Needs that.
What
Right next to that other one KB was talking about?
Them Think Pink Gloria 8s. Beard didn't like them. He said they look like bazooka bubble gum.
I didn't like him at all. Didn't like it. The moment I saw him, I was like, ew.
The minute I saw him, I was like, I need them.
Yeah, I'm cool on the bubble gums. But what did y'all think of them graffitis that dropped at 9:00? What the hell? Wasn't even on the app.
Yo, when I say they caught us with the okie doke, because I know everybody checked the NBA schedule. Like, okay, they play in Chicago tonight. Their game is at 9 p.m. And Nike was like, surprise, we gonna drop these at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard, 9 Central, 8 Mountain, 7 Pacific.
Not even on the release. It wasn't even on the upcoming list or nothing. Like, you just had to open the app and see it.
You had to be going for Notre Dunks in order to get it.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was bad. Nope, sneakers didn't give an alert. They just dropped. I found out after it was sold out. Regular bike. I was like, oh shit, wait, they dropped? I was like, clearly this is a glitch. And all day, refresh and check. All day, refresh and check. No, it wasn't a glitch. Them hoes gone, big fella.
Yep.
They gone. So yeah, that is the LeBron watch. 23rd of every month. We'll see what's popping, what's going on with that. We also need to come back, and before we get into our Mount Rushmore, let's recap the raffles. Caddy did a raffle for the people who came in late. Caddy did his raffle last week on the show. Who won your raffle? Your 2 winners, and what were the choices?
All right. So for the big raffle, where you had the choice to choose between the Travis Scott 4, the Union 4, or $750 cash.
What's going on, D-Back?
E-Money Shoes won that raffle, and he chose the cash.
Cash money.
Yes, he chose the cash. For the second raffle, which was a total surprise to everybody, it was for a pair of DS size 13 What the Fives. The second winner was Chaotic Kicks.
It's Chaotic Kicks. It could have been Beard Jedi, but somehow the fix was in. I didn't win. My pain was caught on camera and is saved forever in perpetuity. The anguish. Y'all don't understand. I don't win shit. And I was like, I finally won. So I don't even want that damn shoe. But I was like, I finally won something. Boom, 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 boom. Roll right to the next person. So it is what it is. We actually have raffles where people win. Speaking of people winning, OGSneekerz did his raffle for the PS5 with the other controller, with another game, and with a year of PSN network. Is that correct, OG?
You got it. And shout out to Money Fingers, Jamie White. She Jamie, aka Jamie Loves Sneakers. She came up on the wheel, but in a very interesting be careful what you laugh at. As the wheel was spinning around, it went past Kadillac Jackson not once but twice, and just as it was about to stop, it said, "Jamie White."
I was like, nigga.
Yeah, that's what you get.
I was like, oh my goodness, this is wow. This is really getting ready to happen. And it said, click. So,
well, I'm kind of glad that it happened because I know that the chat would have been lit if Caddy would have won that. And if I would have won Caddy's, y'all would have been throwing a fit.
The chat, how about the whole Instagram would have been like,
oh, yeah, the fix was in.
Ah, boo.
Riot the Talkin Kicks capital.
Dang shit.
They would have been mad as hell. They don't know that
revolution.
We don't even like each other. We wouldn't let the other person win. What the fuck I look like? You paid $25, I paid $600, and you end up playing the PlayStation. I paid $25. No, I don't want that for my life. No,
I don't want them people coming over here. I got maced.
Right? They put you down and mace me. What's going on, Dre Day? Welcome to the show, brother. Dre Day Kicks is in the building. We got a lot of, by the way, this has nothing to do with nothing. There's a lot of people in our chat in the Kick Talkers community that has YouTube channels and shit like that. Make sure y'all go through and sub and follow and like videos and shit like that.
Please do that. Matter of fact, this is what y'all need to do. Can they leave their URL on the comments?
I don't know if it'll work in here.
No, I mean on the video. Like once the video is done, leave y'all URLs and to link to y'all channels so that people can go in there and click on your channels and subscribe. Like we want all of y'all to win. So if y'all out here making videos and putting out content, putting out good content, go in there and do that. Leave that link so everybody can click on and subscribe.
It's two cats in here to make good content that ain't put up no content in a minute on this panel right here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Right. I mean, one of them ain't put up a video in like 2 years. We got a new camera for the shit too. I mean, it was beautiful. Put up a video, got some traction, and then said, fuck this.
Literally said, nah, I'm good.
He always owed me about doing the channel. And I knew I would have did the exact same shit. Boy. I was like, I'm not doing it. But it's a lot of people in here with good ass YouTubes. Talkin Kicks, regular Mike,
Q the Queen,
Hot Dog, and Q the Queen, of course. Hot Dog and Black. Y'all know what that is. Pop don't put up videos, but it's Instagram. He's dropping truth on his IG at all times, dropping jewels. D-Beck 134 giving you the dope picks and wearing dunks. He's got more dunks than Nike. KB Fresh Kicks is the photographer connoisseur. The dope pictures. E-Money Shoes. You know y'all can check them out with the battles. E-Money Shoes is doing the battles. He's also putting dope videos, has the dope picks as well. We be here all day. I don't want to go through everybody, but I want to go through everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just we rock with y'all for real. This is
absolutely. I bet he said pop only fan.
Hey yo,
yeah.
Pop is the man, dog. Make sure y'all checking him out. Pop is dropping them jewels for y'all ass. Shit, real shit. So make sure y'all check each other out, support each other, man. We did an episode, I think maybe our first episode coming back this season, and it was like 9 people in here. We was like, hey, yo, if we ain't out in the streets, if y'all ain't checking for us, we ain't got to be doing this. We here for y'all. If y'all ain't got the time, we ain't got the time. Shit. So we fuck with y'all for real talk. That had nothing to do with nothing. I just want to make sure I gave y'all flowers while you were here. You know what I'm talking about? So let's get into this Mount Rushmore. We talked about our Mount Rushmore, our top 4 shoes. Maybe we could tell them the criteria for what we picked. We'll start with OG. Last week, what were your first 2 shoes? What were the criteria for picking them? And then what is your 2 shoes for this week?
Black Cement 3. That's like up there. Grail. Love the shoe. Love, the 3 is like one of my top 5 Jordan silhouettes. It was a classic shoe. Just you can't go wrong with it. I'm always gonna bet on black. And the other one was a kind of popular choice for me. And that was just the Air Jordan 23 silhouette. And I picked that, first of all, because it's one of the most comfortable Jordans out there. And it was different. I feel like when that shoe dropped, in terms of kind of the arc of kind of where shoes were going in terms of technology and just a lot of things, it changed. For me, I kind of look at that as the turn for the modern era of the sneaker. That was a shoe that was made later in Jordan's career in terms of, being released and obviously coming out. And I think he only played obviously with the Wizards in that particular silhouette, but it was a lot of attention to making sure that I don't think it's a accident that it was comfortable, because at that stage he was, he needed comfort, had to have been a very important thing for him to be able to get through those games after having retired for the second time and been out of the game and then coming back, and still playing the way that he attacked the game even at that time, shooting a whole lot more jumpers, but he could still get up, and dunk on your head for sure. So those are my 2 from before.
Just want to make sure I remind y'all, for the people that in the debate versus LeBron versus Michael. Michael retired 2 times. Just want to point that out. LeBron has not retired at all.
2
times. That's just me being petty. That's all it is. So then, what's your next 2?
Oh, you want me to give the next 2? Okay. So because it's Mount Sneakermore, and I can put up there whatever I want. One of these 2 shoes, I couldn't choose between one or the other, and so it's going to be a high top Chuck with a shell toe, because Chucks and shell toe Adidas are like classic shoes in this whole thing. But I couldn't, since I only got 4 positions, I got to find some way to combine them too. So hopefully people would understand when I do that. I'm just trying to give homage to some of those kicks that, have stood the test of time. And then just in terms of, before there were all these other things, those shoes were really making statements. And my last choice, it was very hard for me because it's like so many other shoes, and my selection is already Jordan heavy, and I couldn't come up with one shoe. So I'm just going to pick a LeBron 7 just to represent LeBron, his line of shoes.
I know Caddy loves that pick.
I do. No, you can give it to me.
Not a particular colorway, but just a LeBron 7.
Yeah, I think on mine. Oh, stop the show.
Hey, wait, stop. We're Summer Jam.
Stop the show.
Well,
we got our angel in the show.
Say what's up, man.
We got our angel in the show. What's going on? Hey, Neff. Slap
what's
the shit out
going on, nephew?
Put the headphones on the baby so he can hear me when I talk to him.
I will not.
I gotta talk to my nephew. Put the headphones on the baby.
He said, "Who is this man holding me?"
Tell your daddy to take you out them loser ass Knicks colors. I didn't say that shit, Drake. Somebody ghost wrote that.
His mama put him in this. I would never.
Neff is in the building, in the show, not crying, not slapping the shit out of him.
Taking over. Soon he'll be talking in the microphone.
And it's gonna be a wrap. He is. Look at him, not fussing or nothing, just chilling. Caddy, be honest, okay? You're on camera. Did you drug that baby?
Not at all.
You drugged that baby. He is too calm.
Listen, he be chilling. But let Coco Melon come on.
It is over.
Let Coco Melon come on. He be like, ah!
Coop is in the game. Good to see you there, son. Good to see you there, son.
Absolutely. Always sliding in on the season finale. Good to see the nephew.
For sure. I see Air Max 95s and Tims for paychecks is the next 2. Air Max 95s and Tims. Double so Tims. Make sure y'all let them know. Some people don't know. That's paychecks second too.
Hey, Caddy.
Jackson.
He looked like he could just about fit this, man.
Oh, he done called your son a big head. Hey.
That's what we doing.
Hey, it's my nephew.
See that, man? When you see him, you pee on him, okay?
Hey.
Okay. Said I do that for you every day, Daddy. It's no problem. It would be an honor.
Listen.
It would be an honor and a privilege.
You pee on Morgan Freeman. You got me?
Yes.
He said, "When COVID is over, I'm coming for you, nigga." So, Kadillac Jackson, what were your previous 2? Let the people know if you had your criteria, and then what are your last 2?
All right. So my previous 2 were the Air Force One High,
with the strap.
With the strap, yes, and the Jordan 4.
And what made you pick those 2?
Air Force One High is a staple here in New York City. Like, as a kid growing up in New York City, you had to have an Air Force One High.
Right.
You had to. Jordan 4, mainly because that was like one of You see, he trying to choke me out. That was one of my first shoes I wore going to Catholic school that my brother had got for me, and it was just something that was a memory of my childhood. So that's why I picked that.
Good shit. I ain't mad at that. What about them last two?
All right, so the last two. The first one I'm going to pick is the Nike Air Force Max, made popular by the Fab Five.
She was supposed to be coming this year.
That is a shoe that I feel like changed culture, because that was the time we saw. You see this boy now?
Tear the club up. Tear the club
up. That was the time we saw black socks being worn with black sneakers. And we had never saw that before. Baggy shorts, bald heads, like the Fab Five were cultural icons.
It didn't just look good; they played good.
Right. And when you look good, you play good.
Mm-hmm. Man, Deacon Sanders told us that.
So, yeah. The next one would be, and I hate to say it, there are not going to be any LeBrons on this list. But this one did. LeBron 4 was inspired by this one, and that is the Nike Air Foamposite. I feel like the Nike Air Foamposite was beyond its time. Come here. The Nike Air Foamposite was beyond its time. So for me, Nike Air definitely go on the list. You are super active right now, huh? Showing out.
Is getting it in right now. Punch him in the face. Punch him in the face.
Huh?
There you go. Kick him. Punch him. Beat his ass. Beat his ass. He deserves it. You deserve it. So that's a solid list. My first two were so initially I said the Royals, right? Because the Royal Ones is the favorite shoe. I would like to call it an audible and just say Jordan 1s in general. Because like we said, we can pick the colorway or the silhouette. So Jordan 1s for me, I think is probably one of, if not the most versatile sneaker, period. And that you can do the black toes or the traditional colorway or any of the other colorways. Jordan 1 is classic. My other shoe was the Reebok Classics. And the reason I picked those two shoes was because I feel like those are sneakers that you can put out and it will automatically give you cred. Like casually, and sneakerheads will be like, yo, nigga know what's up. Like it's those are those shoes. 3 and 4. I debated on putting this one on the list. But I don't know how I could not put it on the list. The Concord 11s. I think 11s in general, but there's something about far and away the Concords are the best colorway of 11. And I feel like if you gave me 365 pair of Concords, I'd be completely fine. One for every day of the year, I'd be completely fine and not have it. Because when they clean, whew, I never feel better or fresher than when I got on some Concords.
Listen, you hit it right on the head. When you take a pair of Concords fresh out the box, there is no better feeling than taking a pair of Concords fresh out the box where the bottoms are fresh, icy.
Bruh. The queen. When you wearing a pair of Concord 11s, you can't. When I'm wearing a pair of Concord 11s, you can't tell me nothing. It's that shoe right there sets it off.
Listen, I was able to fulfill a lifelong dream this year. I got a pair of Georgetown shorts with the Kente on the side, and threw on the black socks.
Looking like Iverson.
Bro, looking like a fat Iverson. I did not care. I was out here in these streets like, what up? Let's get it.
Pop. Now you preaching. Because after you wear them a couple times, you better have your cleaning game on point. Because it's a wrap. You get them too dirty, they do not look good aged unless they're aged and clean.
You get that mesh dirty, it is a wrap.
It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. My nephew happened to push a cup of ketchup off the table at a restaurant the day I wore my Concords for the first time. Oh, let's bow our heads in a moment of silence for Q the Queen's Concords.
Wow.
Concords is a sick and shut-in.
So I got my Concords. OG said the shell toes, so that would have been probably my other pick. We're going to let that ride out, though, because I'm with that shell toes all day. So it's got to be I'm trying to pick. Yeah, it's got to be the Yeezy ones. It's got to be the Yeezy ones. I know Yeezy 2's got them red Octobers, but the Blink, nigga, you know, for me, that's an all-time favorite shoe. But I think that the silhouette of the Yeezy 1 on any of those colorways is hard to top. Is hard to top, bro. That Yeezy 2 is dope as hell, and since I can't pick both Yeezys because those are two different shoes, I got to go with that Blink. That Blink 1 is the shit. Yeah, Yeezy 1. I think the Yeezy 1 silhouette does look better than the Yeezy 2, but the Red October and them solars on the 2s, Jesus. But the Yeezy 1 is the shit. It's that shoe right there is clean as shit. So yeah, that would be mine. And I think that for my 4, any event you could pick out any one of those shoes and you would not go wrong at all. No matter what, you go to church, funeral, go to a funeral as they call it in the South. You can go to a funeral, go to work, whatever you're doing. Those 4 shoes is on point.
Absolutely.
What are they talking about? Oh, she's talking about her shoes.
Yeah, it had to be more agile when the ketchup was falling, like it was a bounty commercial. Like, no.
It's a wrap at that point. It's a wrap. Did anybody else in the chat, or did y'all see anybody else in the chat give up their other 2s that we mentioned that I didn't mention?
There were a few. I don't know if I can get back to
I think put one up.
Hang on.
See, Hot put up Jordan 4, Jordan 6, Reebok Pump OG, and Penny 1s.
That's a strong list.
That is a strong list.
That's a strong list. I give you that one, Hop.
6s is dope. I just don't like the colorways to come up with for 6s. Mount Rushmore in no order. AJ1 highs, absolutely. Air Force 1 lows. Reebok Classic, Nike Cortez, flip-flop those, and the Reebok questions. Don Turner with a list. That is a nice list. Reebok questions always look great everywhere else. It's not a fun shoe to wear. We talked about that already, though. For me, it's not a fun shoe to wear. Did y'all see any more y'all want to mention?
Let me see here. Let's see.
Paychecks, Mount Rushmore, Air Force 1s, Jordan 4s, Air Max 95s, and Tims.
Yes, sir.
Double sole Tims. That is a classic ass list right there. Yeah. Real shit. That is a classic ass list.
That is a New York drug dealer list right there.
I wasn't gonna say it.
That is a New York drug dealer list right there.
That is a nice list. Reebok pumps for Ricardo Bonner. Yeezy 1s are better than Yeezy 2s. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not completely crazy on that one. Thank y'all for validating my suspicions. Let us get into the angry moment of the show.
Okay.
Since we've been locked in, shut down, shut in, we've seen a lot more sneaker companies, sneaker resellers, sneaker people making business, getting a hold of shoes. The bots have gone up. The shoes are sold out. You end up having to get them from the secondary market. And that's, I'm not a fan of reselling like that. I get it. We've all resold something. But I'm not a fan of it as a business, buying multiple pairs of resellers. It's not my thing. I'm not a fan of it. I have purchased from resellers and shit like that. But y'all gotta be as quick to ship shit and process orders as you are to take somebody's money.
Right.
I don't fucking understand. Y'all have the audacity to ask for money, ask for it to be friends and family, and then I still have to reach out to you to get the fucking tracking number. Y'all have the gall to get the PayPal information where we put the fucking note in with our name and address and then ask us in the message, what's your address? Nigga, at least read the goddamn text I sent you. Read the receipt with the money I sent you.
Mm-hmm.
If you make a post that you selling some shit, actually be ready to sell it. If you're not gonna sell it, then leave a note on the post pending or something. But leaving niggas on red is not acceptable in 2021, dog. When you talking business, and that goes both ways for the people who run in business and for you customers. A lot of y'all niggas is, Lord, I'm trying not to name names. If you buy, I'll be the hit dog. If you buy a shirt from someone and the service is trash or the shirt is trash, don't make a post propping them up because it's some bullshit and you know it. Now, you ain't got to bash them, but you also ain't got to act like this shit is clean. Because if I take your word for it and I buy some bullshit, I'm going to come right back to you. Hey, dog, Caddy, you said these shirts was dope.
I did.
This motherfucker feels like steel wool with a collar.
Oh, well, once you wash it 8 times and
no,
use a half a bottle of fabric softener, it gets a little better.
I'm at your head. I had to recently tell a company, we may get into that. Well, I'm sure Caddy's gonna get into that. I had to recently tell a company, look, Beard Jedi is not a big name. I'm not a mover and shaker out here, but I can go through the Kick Talkers, and I know how many we got in here right now. Let me refresh my screen because I know this is old. We've got 19 in here now. I know to a person between sneaker shops we've been affiliated with, sneaker people that we know, designers, and sneaker stores, that I have sent 30 people to different businesses from this show alone. From this show. I know that I have sent 30 people to different accounts, Instagrams and companies off of this show alone. And it's not because I'm Billy Badass, it's because y'all know how I do business.
Right.
And so I had to tell the company, hey, look, because they recognize me. They said, hey, I think you've done business with such and such. I said, I didn't because he have his shit together, but I know who you're talking about. I said, and I be trying to send people your way. But if I send them your way and the shit is left on red or they're not getting nothing responded, like what the fuck? And that's exactly what I said. I said, what the fuck happened there? Because fuck it, we know who we talking about. What the fuck happened there? Oh, man, it's only so many people working here. Hey, bro, look, that's none of my business. Whether you have one person or 75 people, if you can't run a business, don't be trying to run a business. It takes more than to be a business than just a fucking LLC or EIN or some shit. You still got to know how to run your business.
Right.
You're using Instagram, you're using social media to move shit, and you don't have a store up. Okay, fine. Everybody don't have a store. Everybody don't know how to set up a store. Cool. But nigga, at least be able to take if you don't have a store, then your communication got to be extra on point.
Exactly.
Because it's the only way I can talk to you. But y'all be out here fucking around, bro. And I love black business. I love business. I love small business. Y'all know I spend my bread on small businesses all the time. But this shit goes 2 ways. The business needs to be on point, and us as customers, y'all as customers have a fucking voice. You don't have to put up with the bullshit.
Absolutely.
You don't have to air a motherfucker out, but you can be like, hey, you know what, bro? That transaction took way too long. I shouldn't have to ask you for my tracking number again. Once they ask you for your tracking number, you fucking up. So now if I go out of my way to ask it, you should be following that shit up with an apology and a response. I'm working on getting them out. It's not a response. If you bought 200 pair of shoes the day before, you're a reseller. You bought 200 pair of shoes, and you put up pictures for 200 pair of shoes, and you're taking orders for 200 pairs of shoes, and you're like, hey, could you send it as friends and family to make it easier for me? You know what? I've done business with you. I'll do the solid. I see your business is growing. We've done business before. I know that you're not gonna fuck me because you got too much to lose. I'll do you the solid. I'm gonna give you that opportunity. But nigga, after 24 hours, if I ask you where my tracking number is and you tell me I'm working on it, no. Because see, once you got the money, once you got the notice that the money was there, you could have started making the fucking tracking number. You could have had somebody else start making the tracking number. But y'all niggas out here, bro, if we gonna get shitty service from Nike, who's a huge company and who can literally write off a coupon for your mistake, for their mistake. Hey, Nike, goddamn, where my shoes at? You said it was sold. I got a confirmation and y'all canceled my order. What the fuck is up with that? Hey, we're sorry. We can't get you the shoes. We can give you 30% off. Chances are, even as we're unhappy, we're going to use that 30%.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be like, shit. Okay.
We're going to use it. Y'all have the collateral. Y'all have the business acumen to fix it and to try and make it right. But you small businesses act like, let me be very specific. You resellers are acting like y'all doing us a favor. I promise you, I don't need them fucking shoes that I'm buying. I like them. I want them. I can promise you I don't need them.
On the back?
Huh?
Say it again for the people in the back.
I promise you I don't need those shoes I'm buying from you.
Thank you.
You're not doing me a favor. You're helping me get to something easier, but you're not doing me a favor because you're getting money for that. Communication. I'm seeing the chat. Communication is key in any relationship, bruh. And y'all gotta, I'm not saying air these niggas out, but if y'all know that somebody you about to deal with or somebody you done dealt with is about to fuck with a company that's on that bullshit and you call them your people, please let them niggas know. That's the community part of this sneaker game. Let them know, hey, look, homie shoes is legit, but his tracking gonna take you 7 days.
Right. And the thing about it is, everybody in here, like,
people.
It's 6 degrees of separation. All of us have dealt with somebody that somebody else knows. So you could easily say, like, yo, I saw you left a comment on so-and-so's page. Yo, he got some dope shit, but just a heads up, it's gonna take a month to get it to you.
There it is. People love to bring up Nike treat us worse. But Nike sending out whole coupons with some business better at taking shit than shipping product. Look, D-Beck, you ain't lying. And what kind of prompted this is, Caddy, we're going to let you get to your story in a minute. What kind of prompted this is I saw people on Instagram and Facebook posting this meme that said, y'all get a bad experience with a small business and y'all will stop talking about them forever, but y'all get bad service from McDonald's and y'all keep going back. It's a false equivalence. I can go to McDonald's 7 times in one day and never see the same people. And I can also call Nike randomly on the phone and say, hey, y'all fucked up my order and get a coupon. There's immediate restitution. There's an immediate way to fix it based on the brand that they have. If I'm dealing with OGSneekerz and I keep going back to his company and I'm only dealing with OGSneekerz, and OGSneekerz fucks me over, if he's not fixing it, then we have a problem. Absolutely. And it's easy for me to not fuck with him anymore because I'm directly in line with his business. That's not slander. That's the fucking game. And if you think I'm lying, have a problem with T-Mobile and tweet it. Nigga, if you ain't seen nobody move, tweet something at a company's name. Oh, them niggas get in your inbox and work at trying to figure it out.
Bro, the minute you put up a comment, I remember one time this is the fat nigga in me. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings and I got a medium-sized wing instead of a large and put, yo, what is this Buffalo Wild Wings? 5 minutes. I had a DM. We're sorry for the inconvenience. Do you have a picture of your receipt? Took a picture of the receipt. We're sorry. In my email was a $20 gift card. That quick.
I've had companies and I've been wrong about them fucking up. So I went through Zaxby's. I know what I told her I wanted. I know what she charged me and I know what she gave me. What she gave me was not what I ordered, but she didn't overcharge me. So when I got home, I saw that what I ordered wasn't right. And I said, hey, yo, what the fuck? This is not what I ordered. They did the research. It was like, yo, We looked at it. She didn't overcharge you. I'm sorry if she got the order wrong, but she didn't overcharge you. So you got what you paid for. You might not have got what you wanted, but you got what you paid for. I said, you know what? You're right. I can't even say nothing about that. Because now we're talking about he said, she said. Right. But they went ahead and gave me a coupon anyway because it was like, fuck it. They don't have to give a fuck about my dollar at all. Zaxby's is lit all the time. My little $17, whatever fuck it costs to get two people food from there, don't mean shit to them. But they at least front like they do. But these motherfucking businesses out here, hey dog, that shoe you posted, man, is it for sale? Is it available? You got any pictures? Man, I'll take some pictures tomorrow. You posted it today. I'll take some pictures tomorrow. All right, fuck it. I'll wait for the pictures. But I'm ready to pay. I know I want the shoe. So as soon as you send me the picture, send me an invoice. All right, bet. I'll get you an invoice. I'm laying in bed right now. I'm nigga, you can have a blueprint for an invoice. All you got to do is change the information and send. This is your business. I believe it's just folks who are not really hustlers trying something out of their business lane. Even a dope dealer understands business products must be right and it must be there to sell it. And Pop, that's what I said the other day, is a lot of niggas is out here acting like they hustle as a business. Because you got an EIN or an LLC, don't make it a business. It's still a hustle. And this niggas out here hustling, they hustle. And that's cool. But don't pretend you're a business. Don't sit up here, post it up with, I done bought 300 pair of shoes, the post going up. You did it all by yourself. See, you posted the picture next to a car with 300 pairs of shoes. You bought out all this. You bought all this. I did this all today by myself. I did it. I got these shoes and we posted up. Thank y'all so much for supporting my business. And then I talk to you and you're like, hey, look, I got them. Here's a picture. I got them. All right, cool. Where's the invoice? Hey, can you send friends and family? I got you. I done fucked with you before. Cool. Bet. I ain't even asking for no negotiation. Avon Barksdale approves that message. Pop.
I'm watching that right now.
All right, hell yeah. And it's like, okay, cool. I'll do you the solid. And then 24 hours later, hey, bro, just checking to see if there's a tracking. Because I done trusted you. You got to be solid on your shit. Where's the tracking, bro? Because at the end of the day, you can say, fuck you and your money. And I'm ass out because I sent your friends and family. It's just me over here, dog. I'm working real hard to get them out.
I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that.
If you got 200 pairs of shoes, sell 10 and stop selling and get them tracking numbers for those 10.
And go to the next 10.
And then sell another 10 and get the tracking numbers for those 10. And then sell another. Scale. My wife says this all the time. You got to scale your business. It's nothing like seeing, this happened with Kev on Stage. Kev on Stage was doing promotions for business. He had on a shirt for this company I liked. And because I fuck with Kev, same thing some of y'all do with me. Y'all fuck with me. Y'all go. Some of y'all may be going to kicking it and buying the shirt. If you have a problem with them, let me know. I will go down there and be like, bruh, this is my platform. This is what the fuck I do. And this is who you fucked over. We're not fucking with you no more.
Right.
Black business or not, because y'all took me at my word. Kev mentioned this business. We ordered some shirts. Nigga, I ordered the goddamn shirts. And I always check, COVID response, 7 days, business days to order. All right, cool. I didn't get my shit for 2 months. And the response to the email was like, it's just really busy. Nigga, if you don't, word to FBCC, Free Breakfast Apparel, not for FBCC, Free Breakfast Apparel, word to Free Breakfast Apparel. If you end up selling more shirts and you're ready to move, shut that shit down. My nigga Hannibal has closed his stores several days. He's like, look, I got this many orders. I can't print them out, and I don't want to have people waiting, so I'm not selling shit today. He's told me that, and I've seen it. I'm going to hey, bro, I'm trying to order something. Hey, man, I got to catch up.
I've seen it. It's just the blog that's up there.
I got to catch up on orders, dog. I respect the fuck out of that because he's getting the people taken care of. Y'all got to do that shit, man. If y'all taking my money today, start processing the motherfucking order. Whatever that process means, if that means you got to order something, if that means you got to start heating up your press, if that means whatever the fuck that means, you got to start mixing shit, start processing the order. And if you find yourself in a business where you're running a business and you can't process the shit as the orders come in, get the fuck out of the business. That shit's gonna come to a head. Go ahead, OG.
No, I was just gonna say quickly, I wanted to co-sign on something that you said earlier. Like, if you recommend somebody something, like give them the 401. If you know, now sometimes we just see stuff and we just think it's dope, but we generally will say, I've never done business with them, so I can't give you. But if you know, like, I got a partner. I know I've talked about him in a number of different cases on this platform. I call him MacGyver. He's an electrician. He's a certified mechanic. He's a plumber. He came in one night and took my whole washing machine apart down to the floor and put it back together and fixed it. Yep. But Mike is a vampire. He don't move before 1 o'clock in the afternoon because he's usually up all night because his customers work all day, and the only time he can get with them is in the evening. And he don't text. So when people say, I say, call. I'm gonna give you 2 numbers. Call both of them. Leave a message on both of them. Be patient. If it's 2 days and you don't hear, call me. I'll make sure he calls you. Never, and I always tell them, once he's done a job for you, you will understand his attention to detail and why people wait patiently. It's kind of like that restaurant that everybody bitches because they got to stand 3 hours to wait to get that one special dish, but they be standing in that line waiting for it. But you know before you go. I don't tell you to go to, Mama Sweet Pies and tell you that, oh yeah, by the way, you're going to have to wait an hour. But it's going to be worth it, and you're going to go back, and you're going to stand in that line, and you're going to be happy.
And at least at that point, I can make a decision. You give me enough information.
Decision.
Yes.
If you're doing a pre-order or you're making something special, it's custom, I'm going to ask you, what's the timeline we're looking at? What are we looking at? It's 6 to 8 weeks. I'm going to give you the 8 off rip. I'm going to give you the 8. But I promise you, week 8 in 1 day, I need to know what the fuck is up. I won't even talk to you for 8 weeks. Nothing. You won't hear a peep out of me because you told me what it was. Once I paid, you on the clock, and the clock ends in 8 weeks. You said 6 to 8. I'm gonna give you the 8 because fuck it. But nigga, 8 weeks in 1 day, I don't want to hear no excuses.
Right.
I want to hear a bunch of bullshit. I need it to be what the fuck you said it was. Hey, production is gonna take 2 months. All right. I'm still waiting on some fucking shoelaces I ordered in August. Nigga. August. You can't keep selling shit while you owe me shit. I have over 700 Funko Pops. I started selling through Macari. Can move all 700 at once? Hell no. Can I move all 700 at once? Hell no. So what I do, I post my 5 at a time because I know I have some supplies available to ship them. That is fucking smart. If you're not a Fortune 500 company, don't try and fucking move like a Fortune 500 company.
Absolutely.
Don't get mad when you get lit up like a Fortune 500 company. Wait, you for real about something in August that you haven't received? Q the Queen, let me make sure that I get the Caddy, tell your story. I'm gonna look through my email and make sure when I ordered this.
All right. So let me give y'all the breakdown of something real quick before I go into the story. We're in 2021. There are sneaker stores across the United States that are on IG. We have StockX, we have GOAT, we have Grailed, we have Macari, we have Offered Up, we have eBay. We got all this shit. There should be no reason why we can't communicate when selling shit. So I saw a store in the South that I wanted to buy a shoe from. Shoe I had been looking for a long time. I see the shoe. The first thing I do is hit up the store. Actually, Beard sent me the post from the store 13 minutes after they posted.
And I had talked to them before, so I was pretty cool with saying, hey, my dog can holler at him.
Yeah. So he sends me the post, and he knew I had been looking for it for about a good couple of years. No sooner I see the post, I send them, I put a comment on their page. Yo, check your DM. In their DM, I was like, listen, I'll take it. How do I get an invoice? That's it. Like when I'm going to buy something, I don't bullshit. I don't sit there and be like, let me think about it. And my main thing is communicate. Mm-hmm. So that way we stay on track. So when you sit there and you send me an invoice, when I pay that invoice, I shouldn't have to ask, I expect the tracking number. So I'm sitting here going, yo, I'll take them, just send me a couple of pictures so I can see what they look like. What's the condition? I'll take them, send me an invoice. Oh, we somebody else is supposed to come in and look at them, but if they don't show up, they're yours. All right, cool. It's at that time 1:30 in the afternoon. Now it's 4:30 p.m. Yo, did they show up yet? Am I good? Oh, they still got 2 hours. Okay. Now it's 6:30. Hey, so we good? Left on red. So can I get an invoice? Left on red. And I'm like, okay, I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit because here it is. I'm trying to give you a bag. I'm trying to put money in your hand. And you just like, nah, I don't want it. I don't want it. So I hit them up the next day. Good morning. How are you? Just wondering if the shoes are still available. Please let me know. Thank you. I see they open at a certain time, so I'm like, okay, I'll wait till they open. They hit me up. Yeah, they're all yours. We'll send you an invoice later on today. Okay, cool. Can you please send me some pictures? They send me all the pictures. Pictures look great. So I'm like, okay, cool. I see they close at a certain time. I'm still waiting for invoice. End of the day. Hey, are y'all going to send that invoice today? Left on red. So I'm like, okay. So I didn't get an invoice Saturday. I didn't get an invoice Sunday. I'm like, all right, let's try Monday. Is there an issue? I've sent a message. Is there an issue why you can't sell me the shoes? Is there a reason why you don't want to sell the shoes to me? Now, here's the thing that pisses me off. I shouldn't have to do that.
Nope.
As a customer, I should not have to beg you to take my money. I'm literally sitting here like, please take it. Please. And you're like, I don't know. And it's like, listen, you can sit here and tell me, oh, I was holding it for my man. Your man ain't got the money right now if you holding it for it. I'm sitting here with the money like, yo, just send me the invoice. It took Beard to have to hit this person up and say, yo, why you ain't sending my man his invoice yet?
That's pretty much how it went. It's like, hey, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, like what's happening here? And then it was like, oh, we're gonna get an invoice to you tomorrow. We'll get the invoice to you first thing tomorrow. And it was like, so I'm not getting the invoice until Tuesday. So I didn't get an invoice Saturday. I didn't get an invoice Sunday. I didn't get an invoice Monday. I get the invoice on Tuesday. Yeah. On Tuesday. And trust me, if things would have went the way they went, I wouldn't have paid the invoice.
Yeah, I see Hop said, bro, I would have left it alone at that point. Hop, going the way it went would have been it's a $600 choice. It's a $600 difference.
Right. So I was like, but that's the crazy thing about like what we're going through this day and age. Like when you see these stores posted on Instagram and stuff like that, if you know you can't do online business, say it. Say it. Just say, yo, we don't do online. Or, you know, say something. If I'm hitting you up, I need you to communicate, because when you send something back and I don't say shit, you're going to be upset. And then you're going to try to blast me and I'm going to have receipts. And I know we all go through it sometimes with this sneaker shit. And there's a lot of businesses out here that are not doing good business. They are just hustling. They call themselves a business and they're just hustling. They're just trying to put some money in their pocket. They don't give a fuck about communication. They don't give a fuck about customer service. They don't give a fuck about, you know, your money. Mm-hmm. And I want to do business with a business that cares about my money and says, you know what, he's trying to pay his money, and then we got to look out for him. Once you send that first message, or we got somebody interested, let's focus on this. Hey, how you doing? What you need? He's talking about an invoice off the rip. He's sending an email address. I sent my email address 3 times and still asked them, do you need my email address? Yes. They sent me a reply back. Yes, sir, we do. Why? It's in the chat 3 times, but I'll send it again for you. And I shouldn't have to do that.
And you got to know, like, this works both ways, right? If you're a potential customer, if you know that you're not going to spend money, let them know that shit. Don't be asking for pictures and shit if you have no intent on paying. Yeah. Let them know you just want to see the motherfucking shoe. Hey, look, this is a shoe I really like. Can I just see the pictures? I'm not buying. They may tell you to get the fuck out of my inbox with that bullshit. But don't be wasting their time taking pictures and shit. When I put up those goddamn those 5s, the DB5s that I still have, I didn't put up the pictures immediately because there's a lot of pictures. I know people want to see a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. But I knew if somebody was interested, I could go upstairs and take the pictures. It wasn't a big deal. I made myself available to take the pictures. Nigga, I had so many people tire kicking and talking about them shoes and then be like, yeah, all right, I'll see if my homie. Why didn't you tell him to talk to me? What the fuck is you doing? And if you're selling something and you could tell from the communication that a motherfucker is a headache, protect your life. You don't need his money that bad. Let them know, hey, bro, this ain't gonna even work. I'm selling some gym equipment. I put the listing up on motherfucking Facebook Marketplace, which is a 50-50. Sometimes you're gonna get straight business, sometimes you're gonna get goofies. I put in the listing the dimensions of the product I was selling, how I moved it, what you would need to move it, and how we would do it because of COVID. I would set the shit outside. You would pay me Venmo. I will give you the address. You pick the shit up with your help, load it into your vehicle, get the fuck out my yard. Standard. This motherfucker said, hey, out the gate, first message is negotiation. Will you take this amount for it? I don't negotiate, so I'm immediately annoyed. But all right, fuck it. I'll take it. Just get rid of it. That's cool. I can't use it right now. If I leave it here, I'm going to find a way to use it. So fine. Take it. I'll take it. All right, cool. By the way, do you have this, and this? Nope. In the article, I'll let you know that I didn't have this part, but it's this. These are the dimensions. This is what you got. This is what you can do with it. Cool. All right, bet. Do you think it'll fit in my Explorer? Don't know. I've got an Expedition EL. It went from the back of my driver's seat to the back door. It's full length. You're probably going to need something bigger than that, and you're going to need another person, but yeah. All right, cool. Can I pay you cash? No, you may not. This is a COVID pickup. You can do it on Venmo. Well, I'm not sure about paying Venmo. I'll tell you what, you can pay half on Venmo before I move this motherfucker out to my driveway, and you can do the other half when you get here, and then I move the truck, you can pick it up. All right, cool. One last question. Do you have all the pieces? Hey, bruh, How about we just don't do this? Because everything I said to you, everything you're asking me is in the listing, and you obviously didn't read the listing. So how about we don't do this because this ain't the right deal for me or you. So thanks for looking. And I cut off communications because fuck that shit. You got to know that money ain't worth it. I promise you that motherfucker would have showed up with a small vehicle with no help and with half the money. I promise you. And then you mad and you like, fuck it. I either got to let it go or I got to whoop his ass. And they got your address. So y'all just got to be better stewards of your motherfucking time and your space, your life. Protect your life. For real. Maybe that's why I don't have a business. I would have had assault charges. Bruh, let me tell you something, man. It's some shit out here in these streets, man. What did I miss? I saw Q the Queen said something.
She said she was questioning the fact that you was selling equipment and she didn't know anything about it. But then she said she saw you said it was local pickup. So
yeah, it was local because that freight shit on weight shit is too expensive. I actually do have something I could probably sell to you though. I'll talk to you on the IG.
And Q, I wasn't patient. It was the fact that the next morning when I went to go buy the item from someplace else, it had sold and the price had went up on the next available one. So it was the only item left for me. It was the only option.
KB Fresh Kick said, bro, I don't meet a soul near my house. I agree with you. I'm not even mad at you for that. But ain't nobody coming in here. I'll just put it that way. Ain't nobody coming in here. But I agree with you 1000%. That's not, I usually, if it's something that I could have loaded up and met somewhere with and knew that he was going to meet up, I would have done that. But it's too much fucking work to load it in my truck to go meet him and then him not pick it up. It weighs my truck down. It's a fucking deadlift platform, but it's a professional gym deadlift platform. So it has the steel bars, the bolts, it's 6 steel bars, 3 platforms, 3-inch plywood, 2 inches rubber mat. It's a lot of shit. So if I load that up and you don't show up, I'm gonna catch an assault charge just like Paychecks. Mm-hmm. So yeah, man, y'all just got to be out here with these business, man. If y'all know somebody too, if your homeboy is doing the business, your homegirl's doing the business, coach them motherfuckers up. Hey, bro, you got to get your shit together. I sent somebody your way, and my homie, I had that happen. We had that happen. Mm-hmm. Somebody we fucked with wasn't on their business, and we had to stop fucking with them. And the motherfucker got mad. I don't know if they ever got their business together, but they ain't getting no more money from us. They wasn't able to take constructive criticism. Fuck it. But we did our best. We done ran long and shit. I want to mention this. It ain't really got to be a whole topic, but I want to mention this because it's important to me, and I know it's important to OG. We want to talk about Black History Month too. Yeah. We'll be back. Fuck it. You say let it ride out because we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we can let it ride out.
Okay, we can let that one ride out. I do want to mention the Monarchs are back. The Kansas City Monarchs are back. There was a rebranding of a minor league team, which was called the T-Bone, I believe. Kansas City T-Bone.
Something like that, yeah.
T-Bones, they have come back and they rebranded the Kansas City Monarchs. And here's a question for you, OG.
Yes.
How do you feel about them just inviting the Monarch name back and having non-Negroes playing on this team in 2021?
Well, when I think you shared it with me. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, that's dope." And then, they made sure, because it was like a local television station article, to say that they were working in concert with the Negro Baseball League Museum, which made me feel a little better that that they were involved with it, and it wasn't just some appropriation, like we just gonna grab this and you ain't nothing you can do about it. Clearly, they wouldn't have been able to do that because I'm sure the museum probably has some ownership of that particular name. But initially I was kind of like, wait, I'm not sure how to feel about it. I was excited, but then at the same time I was like, oh wait, whoa, who's doing this?
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fact that it's not all people of color going to be playing in those colors. I mean, it's 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And unless it was like some all-star barnstorming team or, some type of, way that you could control that, I don't know that seeing it any other kind of way would be different. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I just want to, where I'm gonna have a problem if they do goofy shit and they do things that I feel like are disrespecting that legacy. Like in Major League Baseball, when they have the day where everybody wears 42, I feel for the most part that's done in a respectful way, and I can be behind that. I would actually love to see more of those things make their way into Major League Baseball. Just like if they can do, not trying to equivocate necessarily, the significance of 42, but real shit. 42 wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the Negro Leagues, because 42 was in the Negro Leagues before he was doing shit in the major leagues. As were, any number of names, that we can, that most folks should know that, made that transition, Satchel and etc. But I would love to be able to see that expanded. And at some point, throughout the season, those teams that have, either by nature of where they were or where they are currently, that have some type of connection, historically with one of those names, for those to come back, and for Major League Baseball to get behind that, in like, we're gonna, the full Monty, the full uniforms, the whole nine, all the way down, and not just for one game, but maybe for a whole, home game stand, or for a whole, period of, I mean, it's what, 100 and something games in the season.
162.
Yeah, you can give me 20 games per team or something like that, and they can strategically pick, maybe they do certain number of home games and certain number of away games where, I know there's more than what you asked me, but I'm excited about it. I'm glad about it. I just want to see more of it. I mean, obviously, if you're going to, the only other one that I would say that I would want to see as much as the Monarchs is the Homestead Grays.
Word.
But, definitely, it was dope. I just want to see more of it. I think that, there are a lot of things that are, like, I would love to see, even in the NBA, for them to get behind some of those iconic teams that were in the Black Fives.
Yeah, D-back said that too.
Same thing. It's easy to do. But yeah, I'll put the soapbox away.
There was I think it was the Cardinals, and I want to say it was the Tigers. So interleague play. The Cardinals wore the St. Louis Stars uniform. The Tigers wore the Detroit Stars uniform. And it hurt it legit hurt my feelings to see all the St. Louis people on Facebook on the Cardinals page. Yo, what's this new uniform? That's dope. Where'd that come from? And I was like, bruh. And I think that's ultimately my problem with it, is that I don't think that they should in 2021 be an all-black team. But this is what I was saying about the election, that unity shit. There has to be contrition. You have to make shit right. You can't just come together and say, okay, here's the cookies, here's the cream, let's have cookies and cream, if you ain't showing me how you making the motherfucking cookies and how you making the cream. I don't want to just magically have that shit in front of me. You can't just, it's too much history. Like Tony Reali said, the entire Hall of Fame is lit up and lined, and we pay homage to people who, I don't know shit about Ted Williams. Nothing. Social media wasn't around like that then. Ted Williams may have been a piece of shit as a person. Y'all put him in a Hall of Fame without a thought. Barry Bonds didn't talk to the media right, never flunked the steroid test. So we have no proof that he took steroids, but y'all kept him out because of character. Fuck that shit. Y'all have lined the Hall of Fame with people who are known racists, people who push for the segregation, the separatism. Ty Cobb, piece of shit. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
That we know were racist, and we can't just kumbaya that shit. I know that that's the easy way to do it, but you can't just kumbaya that shit. So if you've made a line in the history out of not acknowledging these black teams, and then you bring out the jerseys and make some money, cool. You brought back the team, cool. But there needs to be some motherfucking education. There needs to be the restitution, and there needs to be some contrition about that shit. You want to make it right? Don't just bring this shit back for fucking Black History Month. Go ahead and automatically, and I don't know if they've done this or not, all of the Negro League teams as teams need to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. If that hasn't been done, that's what the fuck y'all should have did this year. And it's not only Negro Leagues, because a lot of these players that couldn't play with the white boys and the Negro League was off season, they went across the border and played in Mexico.
Yep.
So there's Mexican teams that y'all went and pillaged too. There's more Dominican and Mexican players and Latino and Latinx players in the league now probably than white or black. Y'all benefited the same way. A lot of times this integration is not integration, it's buying out the competition. And so if you go to a league that is all black, you go to a league that is all Latino, and there's no blacks in leadership, there's no Latinos in leadership, you didn't integrate shit. You just bought the talent. I think it was Professor Carr who said that they didn't like messing with black folks until they got a black person to realize how good he was, and then they couldn't get enough of black folks. Negro Leagues is the same shit. We had some talent. Y'all found the talent that can make money. Y'all found the talent that could be better. Great. Fix the bullshit that went along with it. Don't just prop me up now and blow smoke on my ass. Fix the shit that you did wrong, or attempt to fix the shit that you did wrong. Paycheck said, well, there is a reason there isn't a lot of blacks in baseball now. Abso-fucking-lutely. Every time we have an issue where we're talking about free agency in baseball, we need to be talking about Kurt Flood. Every fucking time you talk about free agency, every time you talk about Trout signing the $400 million deal, y'all need to be talking about Kurt Flood. Every time. Not sometime, every time. This shit needs to happen. So I'm happy to see them open the door, so to speak, to have the Monarchs come back. I'm happy that this has to be, you have to explain it. You can't just all of a sudden be the Monarchs without explaining why. And so there's going to be some education with that. Cool. But y'all got to add more to that. There's more work to be done. And I hope that they do the work. And fuck baseball for not putting Bonds in this year. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Y'all walk that man with the bases loaded. That ain't steroids, that's hitting. That motherfucker can hit.
That's facts.
That motherfucker could field. That ain't no. Y'all better stop that bullshit. It's a lot of them, and I think it was boy, I can't remember I think it was Kevin Blackstone maybe who said it today, and he was like, look, as reporters, we have colleagues who are rapists and who beat their wives and who have stolen, who've done all this bullshit, and then they're gonna not vote Barry Bonds in because he got character issues? Nigga, fuck you. I'm not with that shit, dog. Barry Bonds' sin was that he didn't talk to reporters. That was the sin. Y'all allege he took steroids. Do you have him taking steroids? Yes or no? Y'all wasn't tested for it. That sounds like y'all problem. Crappy part is you could play baseball forever. You could do a lot of this shit forever. You can't do it at a high level. You're going to have to transition. Your ass can't play the outfield forever. You're going to have to become a DH. And when your ass stop hitting, if you ain't got no speed, you got to sit the fuck down. Yeah. Ricky Henderson could probably still outrun everybody in this chat right now.
That's a fact.
Ricky Henderson was still stealing bases like 43. Like shit. He wasn't even hitting at that point anymore. It's like fuck it. We just used him to run. So yeah. What did you see, OG, that made you look like that?
No, I'm just looking through. It wasn't anything in particular.
Oh, okay. Steroid Barry couldn't field. Well, you got to prove he was on steroids, GTC. That's all I'm saying. You still got to prove he was on steroids. That's all it is to it. Y'all can't prove it. He didn't do it. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. And since y'all wasn't testing, y'all need to let all these motherfuckers in. That's it. So this has been another season. I think we had a couple other topics, but we're probably going to wait for those when we come back. February 17th is the date, I believe, if I got that right. Black History Month. So, again, we try to bring up these black businesses and shit like that. Size 8.5 ball cap. Look, regular Mike. Okay? I'm not saying the brothers don't win huge. I'm just saying it ain't no negative. It ain't no positive test. That's all. He just had a lot of thoughts, regular Mike.
Had a lot on his mind.
Had a lot on his mind, man. What you want him to do? Hand-eye coordination is a mug, though. Not as easy as it looks. Amen, nigga. If you never tried to hit a curveball, if you never tried to hit like a 90-mile-per-hour fastball, and then that goddamn 70-mile-per-hour curve, and you screw yourself in the ground and shit on yourself, bro, it's a whole different thing.
Listen, that corkscrew is real.
That shit is a whole nother thing, bro. Look, regular Mike said he was ahead of his time. All right, what we not gonna do is talk shit about Ray Bonds. What we not gonna do is talk shit about Ray Bonds. He was the GOAT. But yeah, Black History Month. So again, we gonna try to keep this going. Black businesses. If y'all have black businesses or you know some black businesses y'all want us to try, we ain't ask you to send us some money. Send us some names.
Absolutely.
We'll take care of it from there. We ain't gonna put it on you. We try our best. If they shit ain't right, we'll let them know, and we try not to air them out on the show. But I ain't making no promises. If your shit is raggedy, and we reach out to you without trying to air you out, and your response is raggedy, you might get this work. You might get this work. We haven't had to do that a lot. So we try not to, but we would love to highlight black businesses per usual, especially during Black History Month. Thank y'all so much for rocking with us for another season. If y'all have suggestions on what y'all want to see next season as well, let us know. We're not gonna be on here for 2 weeks, but we're gonna be on Instagram. Y'all can still reach us. You know how to reach us. Beard __Jedi, Cadillac Jackson, OGSneekerz _E with a Z. Y'all know how to reach us. And if nothing else, Talkin Kicks on Instagram. Y'all can reach us. It's not that hard. So yeah, thanks again. LiftHeavy.com, LFTHVY, use your code TK133, get a discount. I'll still be shipping, and I'm not using COVID as an excuse, because if I don't fucking have it in here and I can't make it, guess what? It's not on the site. And if I fuck up and leave something on the site that I don't have, I'm going to let you know, and I'm going to fix it. Contrition, restitution. I'm going to make it right as best as I can. Now, if you say, fuck that, I want the goddamn gold hat that I saw you post on there, look like gold, and I can't get it, and I offer you something else, and you say, fuck that, well, then we had an impasse. It ain't my fault. I tried to fix it. You don't want what I can fix? All right, cool. Sorry. I did what I can do, but I'm going to try and fix it.
Don Turner said strippers?
Strippers. Well, I mean, that is a black business in some cases, so, but it's the vid. It's the vid.
I do enjoy a good busset challenge.
You know what? I'm not doing this with you. It's your man, Beard Jedi. I'm out for this season.
Family, we love you. Thank you for rocking with us for season 11. We appreciate y'all, each and every one of y'all, because y'all don't have to be here, but y'all decide on Wednesdays, I'm going to sit down and watch y'all niggas, and we appreciate it. So we love y'all. Thank you. See you in a couple weeks with season 12.
Season 12. Okay. Y'all see this, right?
Send him a goddamn hoodie. Please. Please. Marcus, how much is a hoodie?
There's
any hoodie.
Any hoodie.
Right there. See right there.
And OG done lost a couple pounds. He is in a medium.
Yeah. Yeah, send him
in the medium.
Hey man, I saw you. Ain't nobody come up in your yard with that. You putting their hands on that heavy bag.
Nah, I can't.
Spinning it around.
That's all camera tricks. I can't fight.
Oh man, well you gotta show me those tricks.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's an app. You can download.
Very good. Thank you. I appreciate it. I need it. All right, family. We appreciate you. There's nothing you can do about it. All jokes and seriousness, all jokes aside and seriousness, we could talk to each other anytime, but we do this because of y'all, and we appreciate y'all. Real spit. We're going to take 2 weeks off, and we're going to refresh and renew, and maybe season 12, we'll see you. No, I ain't going to say maybe that. Then people be like, well, you didn't say you was season 12. We'll see you. We'll be back. So y'all enjoy. Be safe. They saying double mask. So, if you so inclined, double mask when you be out there in them streets. Keep your hand sanitizer on deck.
If you're not filtered up, it's double mask. If you got a filter, you good. If you want a double mask, go for it. But if you're just doing the little cute cloth mask, put another one over that bitch.
All I'm saying is just protect you. It's real. It ain't no joke out there. Too many people, too many stories, and I'm sure everybody's circle is saying, hey, this person was walking around one day and it was right as rain, and the next day it wasn't so good. So do what you can do, so you don't have to do what you have to do. But we appreciate y'all. You done know it is your boy OGSneekerz wishing all of you total valiant pursuit family, sneaker family, one any color.
Give this nigga a hoodie.
Holla.
Give Keep Sweat a hoodie already.
We got.
I need a hoodie.
And I need it now.
I need it now.
Bye.
We out.